Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has finally spoken out publicly amid growing speculation about internal tensions at the club. In a bold and pointed statement, Amorim addressed Sir Jim Ratcliffe directly, saying, "Mind your business. Your excesses are too much. You have your work to do, so let me do mine." The comment has immediately sparked intense debate within the footballing world and lit a firestorm across social media, fan forums, and pundit platforms. It's the first clear indication that the honeymoon phase between the manager and Manchester United's recently arrived co-owner may be ending, and ending loudly. Since Ratcliffe acquired a 25% stake in Manchester United through his Ineos group, he has taken on an unusually active role in the club's footballing operations. Unlike many minority investors who typically remain in the background, Ratcliffe has pushed himself to the front, publicly voicing his opinions on everything from training structures and transfer strategies to player mentality and tactical approaches. Amorim, a respected tactician who made waves at Sporting CP before taking the reins at United, has reportedly been frustrated by the increasingly hands-on nature of Ratcliffe's involvement. While he has remained professional in the public eye until now, insiders suggest the manager has grown weary of what he perceives as constant interference in areas that should be under his control. Amorim's recent outburst came after Ratcliffe was said to have met with members of the recruitment department without consulting the manager, and allegedly voiced concerns about some of Amorim's selections and substitutions in key matches. According to club sources, Ratcliffe has made multiple suggestions to staff that toe the line between advice and directive. In his response, Amorim made it clear that he welcomes collaboration, but not micromanagement. "I understand Sir Jim has a vision for the club, so do I. But we can't both be giving orders on the pitch. There has to be trust. If you appoint me to do the job, let me do it," Amorim reportedly told staff in a closed-door meeting before making his comments public. Tensions have also been fueled by the power dynamics emerging between Ratcliffe and the Glazer family. Though still the majority owners, the Glazers have taken a more passive role since the Ineos investment, allowing Ratcliffe a de facto leadership position in football matters. This shift has created a murky leadership structure, leaving Amorim unsure of who ultimately backs his decisions. Supporters of Amorim argue that any football manager, particularly at a club the size of Manchester United, needs full autonomy and confidence from above. "You can't run a club like it's a corporate boardroom," said one prominent fan on X, formerly Twitter. "You need a clear chain of command, and it ends with the manager on the touchline." Others take a different view. Ratcliffe's defenders argue that the club's recent struggles warrant a more aggressive restructuring, and that Amorim must be open to external perspectives if United are to return to their former glory. "Jim's just doing what the Glazers never did, taking real responsibility," said one user on Red Cafe. The press has also taken note. The Manchester Evening News reported that while Amorim and Ratcliffe have not had a formal falling out, their relationship has become strained, particularly over the issue of player recruitment. Ratcliffe is believed to have pushed hard for a few marquee signings that Amorim was not fully on board with, while the manager has lobbied for more strategic, long-term additions. Former players have chimed in with their takes. Roy Keane, speaking on Sky Sports, was characteristically blunt: "This isn't a chemistry experiment. The manager needs to feel in charge. If you don't back him 100%, you're setting him up to fail." Still, some insiders suggest this may all be growing pains. After years of chaos and underperformance, Manchester United is undergoing a massive shift, not just in structure, but in culture. Both Amorim and Ratcliffe are trying to establish their authority in different ways, and clashes are almost inevitable during such a transformation. Amorim's public comments may mark a turning point. They are a clear message to Ratcliffe: involvement is welcome, but only within the boundaries that respect the manager's authority. For Manchester United to progress, a functional partnership, not a power struggle, must be established between the boardroom and the dugout. In the meantime, fans and pundits alike will be watching closely. The next few months, especially with the summer transfer window approaching, will test whether the rift can be healed or if it signals a deeper fracture in the club's new direction. One thing is certain: Ruben Amorim is no longer holding his tongue. His message was clear, his tone unmistakable. Whether Sir Jim Ratcliffe will heed the warning or press further into the sporting side of the club remains to be seen. And for Manchester United, the future now hinges not just on signings and strategy, but on whether its top leaders can learn to coexist without stepping on each other's toes.